Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Archeops, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Sableye. Now, this is a special Why Mega Evolve video, so I'm not going to be doing my little intro that I always do for my Why Mega Evolve episodes, but considering that we are going to be getting a Mega Sableye, an Omega Ruby, and an Alpha Sapphire, what I wanted to do is that I wanted to compare it with my Mega Sableye from my Why Mega Evolve video with the actual Mega Sableye we're going to be getting in Omega Ruby and in Alpha Sapphire. So, there's one thing I want to actually tell you guys before we get started. Now, if you're going to be asking about my blue line on my YouTube video, and same thing for the volume and little Sonic right here, do not even bother asking, because I'm going to be ignoring you. So if you try asking, expect to be getting ignored. Now, if someone comes across this video and sees your comment, they know how I've done it, then if they answer your question, that's great. I'm going to flat out ignore you because I don't want to basically tell everyone who asks me, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, how did you do that? So I'm just going to ignore you. Just look it up on YouTube. So that's all I really got to say. So like I was saying, I wanted to compare my Mega Sableye, what I've done for my Why Mega Evolve video, with the actual Mega Sableye we're going to be getting in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So what I've done, like I said, I pulled up my old Mega Sableye video, and I also pulled up Mega Sableye on Bulba News or Bulbapedia. I'm pretty sure it's the same website. I don't know. I don't use Mega or Bulbapedia. But anyways, like I said, I pulled up something for Mega Sableye so I can go off of. And I also have Sableye pulled up on Cerebi because I know that the little writing on here on the video is going to be hard to see. So I only pulled it up so you can probably see the stats better. And also, we are going to be kind of discussing on like a set for Mega Sableye as well. I already got one in mind, but we'll get that to the end of the video. So I'm going to leave it right here at the bottom for its stats. Now, let's read from right here. Mega Sableye has higher physical defense and special attack, but slightly lower speed. So what I'm thinking is that since they are going to be decreasing its speed, what I'm thinking is that they're probably going to decrease its base 50 speed to probably base 30 to base 1 to base 20, somewhere around there, so they actually have 30 points more to add on to their base stat on their stats, if that makes any sense. So that's actually pretty good, because then they can actually make, I would say, its stats even better. I kind of lost the words for that, but you kind of know where I'm getting at. Okay, so anyways, as you can tell from what I've actually done to my Mega Sableye, I wanted Sableye to be a physical attacker, so I've only left its special attack alone, and I increased its physical attack and also its physical defense and everything else basically. So what I'm thinking is that since this thing is going to be a special attacker, what they could do is probably flip my special attack with my physical attack from what I've done to my video. So it's going to be base 110 for its special attack and probably base 75 into its physical attack. So what I'm thinking for its special attack, since it's at base 65 and we are going to be getting a little bit more base points to add on to Sableye, considering its speed is going to be getting a decrease as well, because considering as this giant gem is making it slower, what I'm thinking is that for its special attack, it's probably going to be over like base 100, I would presume. So probably around base 105 to base 110, somewhere around there. That's what I'm thinking for a special attack, which is probably where I'm thinking they're going to be doing, since they are going to be decreasing its speed. So you will have a better special attack that you would have done if they did not decrease its speed. So I would presume that its Mega Sableye's base stat for its special attack will probably be around base 105 to base 110, somewhere around there. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Now, also for its physical defense, considering that it is getting a higher physical defense as well, as you can tell from what I've done, I only gave it to base 100. Sorry about that. Now, considering that regular Sableye's physical defense is higher than its special attack, I'm saying that probably its physical defense when it Mega Evolves is going to be around base 110 to base 120, somewhere around there. I would say probably around base 115-ish. That's where I'm guessing that its base stat is going to be at. So that's where I'm kind of going with for its physical defense. Probably around base 115 special attack, between 105 to base 110. That's what I think is going to happen with the actual Mega Sableye we are going to be getting. Now that's actually pretty good in my opinion, and also they will have a little bit more stat increases they can do for its physical attack and special defense. Now what they could do, like I've done for mine, you probably can't see it, but I raised its special defense from base 65 to base 85, so a good 20-point increase into its special defense would help it a lot actually, because considering that Sableye does get access to Calm Mind, yeah, right here, Calm Mind, with one Calm Mind up and one, its special attack and special defense will be a +1. I'm pretty sure you will be a very good wall, I would presume. So Calm Mind will be a good move to actually have on Mega Sableye. Now that's all I can really go off. Now for the last thing I want to talk about is its ability. Now it's getting Magic Bounce for the actual Mega Evolution. Now we already have a Magic Bounce Mega already, which is Mega Absol. Now they could probably pick a different, I would say, ability for Mega Sableye, probably Solid Rock. Now I know I've given a lot of my Mega Pokemon videos Solid Rock, but I'm kind of going based off its design and from like abilities I remember off the top of my head. Now considering that it's carrying a giant gem, which is kind of like a rock, so Solid Rock could work for it and reduce its super effective attacks, which is only Fairy type, by 25%, or 1/4 of like its super effective damage will be cut. So that could also work as well. And I believe I read somewhere, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe that the gem that Mega Sableye is holding is indestructible. I can't really remember if that's true or not, but if it is, that Solid Rock could work for Mega Sableye. But I can see where they're going with Magic Bounce, considering since it does have a giant gem, the gem basically just bounces off into your opponent's side, obviously, because that's what Magic Bounce does. But I'm just saying that they could have done a better ability instead of Magic Bounce, considering we already have a Mega Evolution Pokemon with Magic Bounce, which I would say Mega Sableye would fit the bill better, because Mega Absol is just not the best Mega out there. Sorry about that. Now, also one more thing I wanted to talk about is its design. Now, for its design, I'm not too crazy for it. But at first, but I'm kind of growing on it. I actually do like it a little, but not as much as I thought I was going to be. Now, what will make me like this design even better is that if this is only an Omega, like, exclusive Mega, if that makes any sense, it would be an Omega Ruby Mega just exclusive for that game, then I understand it's going to be like the actual gem is a Ruby. Now, if you trade it over to Sapphire, I wonder if like the gem and its eyes will turn into sapphire color, so basically blue. If that happened, then I will absolutely love Mega Sableye, but only time will tell if that actually does happen. So I'm not really a fan of its design. The only thing that's changed is that it's getting a giant ruby, its eyes turn into ruby, and it has like more spikes on its ears. I believe those are ears, but other than that, it just basically is the same. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. So let me just think of a moveset. I already had a moveset in mind for Mega Sableye. Now what we could do for Mega Sableye is that, like I said, you can also run Calm Mind, so you can actually have a +1 in special attack and in special defense, considering that it's most likely going to be around base 75 to base 85 special defense. So at +1 you will be a freaking tank as well, considering it's going to get a huge buff into its physical defense as well. So you'll have a high physical defense, high special attack with +1 from the Calm Mind, and also +1 for its special defense as well. Will make it a very good tanky wall. Now for its physical attack, what I'm thinking is that they can also increase it by 10 as well, because it does get I can't talk. Sableye does get access to Shadow Sneak and Knock Off, and a lot of people do like to run Knock Off as well, so I'm pretty sure it's not a priority move. I don't think. No, Knock Off is not a priority move, but it also can work if they do increase its physical attack by 10 just to give it a little bit more power. But also, a lot of people do run Foul Play on Sableye, so what they could do is decrease its physical attack probably from base 75 to base 50, give a little bit more extra base points they can distribute throughout its other stats, and that's where I'm kind of going with. So even if they do decrease its physical attack and or increase its physical attack, either one would work because it does get access to Shadow Sneak and Knockoff and Foul Play, so either one would work. Now, I kind of went off topic about its movesets, but I wanted to put that in there as well. So like I said, you can also run Calm Mind for Mega Sableye and also Will-O-Wisp, because I'm pretty sure everyone who's probably going to be using Mega Sableye is probably going to be having the Prankster ability before Mega Evolve. So what I was thinking about doing is that before you Mega Evolve, use Will-O-Wisp and or Toxic to cripple your opponent's Pokemon depending on like who you're facing up against, most likely a special attacker, but just to cripple them down and then Mega Evolve, and you'll already be bulky enough as well. And then you'll use one Calm Mind, and then you'll be pretty much set right there and then. So Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, and after the last two moves, you can run stab moves, which is Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse. Now, Sableye is part Dark and part Ghost, and same thing for its Mega. And since this thing does get access to Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse, and this thing is going to be a special attacker, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball will be a perfect last two coverage, or I almost say coverage moves, the stab moves, and you also have a possible chance to flinch your opponent with Dark Pulse and lower your opponent's special defense as well. And since you are a special attacker, that does come in handy. So what I'm thinking for like its actual moveset would be Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, and or Toxic, Shadow Ball, and Dark Pulse. So that's all I really got to say for Mega Sableye. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed like what I think is going to happen for, or I would say like discussion analysis kind of video. I don't know what I'm going to name this video, but you will find out when I upload it. But that's all I really got to say about Mega Sableye. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Next week we're actually going to go back to just picking a regular Pokemon to Mega Evolve. So let's see, we're going to be going back to Unova like I said. So next week we are going to be talking about Mega, how about Mega Swanna? That sounds cool. Or Galvantula Swanna, Galvantula, or where is it? Haxorus. We're probably going to go with Swanna, yeah. So next week we're going to be talking about Mega Swanna. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this analysis / expectation video for Mega Sableye, then don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to leave your guys' opinions of what you guys actually think is going to happen to Mega Sableye once we actually get it in Omega Ruby and in Alpha Sapphire, or just when the stats actually do get released. And yeah, so next week we're going to be talking about Mega Swanna. So anyways, don't forget to like, don't also forget to comment and subscribe. Go and check out my previous Y Mega Evolve videos, you might actually enjoy them. Next week we're going to be talking about Mega Swanna. So this is White Boy for the win. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.